So guys, no Red Panda for this episode. I can't be bothered doing my foot. No, little joke. But no, it's a serious topic, and to be honest, I don't want the distraction of the panda on the screen. Don't worry, I still use him. We just used him in the Blair Control where we broke down his interview. We are still using the panda, people are asking. It's just sometimes when it's a very serious topic, or if I don't have the program up and running at the time and I'm restarting it or whatever, I don't go through it and I don't use it. So don't worry, he's still around. Alright, let's talk about censorship. Let's talk about Infowars and why, regardless of what you think, regardless of what you say about Infowars, this is extremely bad news for both the left and the right. So, at the moment, you have establishment media basically going through and firing off the fireworks, saying, yeah, we got Infowars banned, yeah! Okay, everybody on the left should be shit scared right about now. If they can go through and take down Alex Jones's channel with 2 point whatever in change million subscribers, what do you think they can do to your channel? What do you think they can do to your commentator or people on the left? And I know people on the left are going to sit there and go, Alex Jones is right wing, who cares? You should care. Everybody on the left that is going through and celebrating this, you are idiotic. Because the same people that went through and celebrated Facebook removing conservatives, censoring conservatives off Facebook, later found they were subject to those same rules themselves. This isn't a left-wing banning right-wing commentators. And I'll tell you now, every Bernie bro out there, everyone that supports the young commie from the Bronx, quote, the Bronx, wasn't really from the Bronx, but that, all those sort of fringe, Trump, anybody that doesn't support establishment, you should be scared shitless. Because this isn't a banning conservative things. It might seem like that now, but once they get through and they ban all the mega channels or the Trump channels, everybody that is not a right-wing conservative establishment shill, they will then focus on the Bernie Sanders webpage, the Bernie Sanders supporters, everybody that's not a main establishment shill that is on the left. You guys celebrating this. See the forest for the trees. This isn't a case of YouTube banning a conservative platform. This is them shutting down freedom of speech under the guise of hate speech, and they will come for you. These same rules that you are advocating for right now will be used against you. This is what we have been trying to drum it into your head. Every person that sits there and goes on about censorship, oh, they need to censor Alex Jones, oh, they need to censor Infowars, oh, they need to censor We Are Change, whoever it might be, those same rules will apply to your anti-establishment on the left. Do not think this is a right versus left, left versus right thing. This is a establishment against an anti-establishment. Sure, Infowars supports Trump's. But guess what? Infowars also speaks out against government bureaucracy. Infowars also speaks out against government corruption. Why do you think Hillary wasn't popular among the left?
many people on the left who did vote for her only voted for her because they didn't want to vote for Trump and vice versa. She was an establishment. She was part of the cog. That is why they rigged the election against Bernie Sanders. The primary, did you not look into this? Did it not ring alarm bells? CNN isn't banning Infowars because they're conservative. CNN is calling for banning Infowars because they're anti-establishment. The same thing Bernie Sanders is. The same thing Alexandria Cortez, whatever her name is, what she is, presumably. You don't get it. And at the end of the day, it's going to be too late before you realize what you've done. Wake up. See the forest because of the trees. Stop thinking this is a banning Infowars is a good thing. It isn't. Like the article says, Facebook bans women for posting men are scum after harassment scandals. Facebook literally has banned women from their platform because they claimed men were scum. These were the same women that charioted freedom of speech but also wanted censorship. These are the same women that were happy when Facebook was banning the right. This is a canary in the coal mine, and everybody on the left that's happy right now is getting their news from CNN, part of the establishment, and thinking it's a good thing. Congratulations, you're selling your freedoms out. You are giving away your freedoms because you are believing CNN. This is bad. Very bad. The Young Turks. Sure, they get money from Soros. Would you be happy if they were banned? After all, they're fringe, right? They're left fringe instead of right fringe, whatever you want to call Infowars. Regardless of whether or not you like Infowars, put it on the back burner. Forget about it for now. Don't think about this as a left versus right, right versus left. Think of this as an establishment versus anti-establishment. Alison Cooper from CNN has admitted he's ex-CIA. Your CNN news panel cast TV station literally has Alison Cooper in running the programs, an ex-spook. Project Mockingbird, look it up. This is why things like Alex have been saying. These are why they're banning him. It's not because he's a Trump supporter. It's because he speaks to power. Because he speaks against the establishment. And I'll tell you now, all you little Bernie bros with all your little channels, you are going to be next. Guess what? By that stage, we won't be around. We won't be around to defend you. There's a very good quote. I'm putting it on the screen right now for you. Think about it. Regardless of whether or not you like Infowars, forget about that fact. Think of this as a freedom of speech. Think of this as a fact that it's the establishment declaring war on the anti-establishment. And think about the fact that Bernie Sanders, clearly anti-establishment for the most part anyway, had the primary elections of the Democratic Party rigged against him. They set up their establishment person to win. Without Infowars, Hillary probably would have won. You might celebrate that. You would have part of the establishment in the White House again. Stop thinking along party lines. Stop, and this goes for the right too. Stop sitting there thinking Fox News is our guys. Stop sitting there thinking Roseanne Barr and all these guys who have sacrificed everything for freedom of speech deserved it. Because those same rules and censorship that you advocate for are going to be used against you. It's just, we're the first in the firing line. You'll be next. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. And for the love of God, share this video, because I tell you now, there's no way they're going to share it. Have a great day and enjoy.